Hello everyone, it's Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life. Welcome back to Build a Page. We are on to layout number 2. This is still in the spring session for this series and the sketch, again from Lisa Skagrowski. You can find her on her Facebook group over on Scrap a Sketch. And I loved how there is this very thick and prominent border in this sketch. I'm going to play with that. I am using the Happiness collection, the page cut I created based off of that. And you can see I gutted the inside there. I'm then going to go ahead and trim a little bit of the outside as well. So it is almost like a frame instead of a border because I'm placing it on top of white cardstock. And it takes me a minute to get it all kind of sorted out and cut the right amount, but I've got that there. I'm going to tuck in the cut file that I added in with this kit as well, and then layer in my photos the way I want them to go. You can see I have pretty much ended up taking the idea of the elements of the sketch where the photo is and the layers underneath it, and I've butted that up against the left hand side. With the photos I'm using more than one photo, and they're larger, I would assume, than just the one 4x6, and so doing it this way just made everything work the best for me, and I'm very happy with that, how that is looking and turning out. I'm going to add in a couple tags because I see a tag in the sketch and I love tags, and so adding them into my layout as well just kind of gives me that placement for where I can see it in the sketch. I'm now going to add in some embellishments first. I'm going to pretty much embellish the layout, get it all put together, and then I'm going to take the layers away and add some more to the background, which you'll see in a minute. But what I've ended up doing is I grabbed a couple pieces from the Rosie Studio collection. I think it's Take Flight. And then I grabbed some pieces from Paige Evans' Bloom Street collection. The florals in that collection worked really well with the vibe that the Happiness collection kind of gives off. And so I'm going to pretty much place my embellishments with the butterfly in the sketches where I place the one floral. That little area where you can see some journaling possibly in the idea of that. I've got another set of florals going on there. And then where you can see the little tabs at the top where you would probably put some journaling or something up there, I just ended up using a die cut piece from the Bloom Street collection that says Life in Full Bloom, and that was just perfect. I have kind of two titles going on. I've got Hello Happiness and Life in Full Bloom, but they work. This is absolutely a spring layout. It's kind of the first chance to go play outside in the dirt, really, is what this was. So they were having fun and getting messy, and if you can really look in on those photos, especially the larger photo that you see there, you can see just how dirty they got. It was quite the mess, and they all had to have very long baths and showers to get all cleaned up, but it's okay. I don't mind them doing that every once in a while, as long as it's not an everyday occurrence. Okay, so we have the basis of the layout down. That's what it's going to look like. I'm going to put all the layers back on just like that. But now I want to add in some of these clear stickers from the Happiness collection, the clear stickers from them. And I want just to add a little bit of depth and dimension to this layout without having to add actual mixed media. I was not in the mood to get messy, and so that's one really lovely thing about these particular clear stickers from Cocoa Vanilla Studio and the collections they have. You can just add these little pops of color here and there, and it works perfectly. So I added a floral to each cluster and a little splash of color, and I'm so happy with how that turned out. I'm just going to add a couple little phrase stickers here and then go back and do some stitching. I felt like this layout needed to really highlight that border I created, and the only way I could really think to do that is to stitch. So my plan is I'm going to stitch white on the inside because the Bloom Street has a white crispness to the collection. I felt like stitching in white would just tie that all in together. There's also white in the cut file, so together that all just works really well together. And then off camera, I actually decided to also include some teal stitching around the outside, which you will see in my finished layout. I'll finish off with some enamel dots, and that is going to do it for this layout. So please make sure you head on over and check out Moira and Kristen and Shannon here on YouTube, and then Goshen Scrapbooker over on Instagram. The links will all be down below. Of course, the Facebook group for Scrap a Sketch will be down below as well. And thank you so much for watching this one. I will see you guys all tomorrow with the last spring layout that will be happening. And I think that's it, guys. I don't know why I feel like this is longer than it's supposed to be. I'm supposed to be stopping right now and I'm not, but that's okay. I'll just jabber on for a couple more minutes. If you are interested in playing with these sketches, there's still a chance to play until the end of the month. So if you haven't had a chance yet, maybe pick a couple of your favorites and create your own. Just get them into their albums within the Facebook group. And I think you have a chance to win a prize if I'm not mistaken. So head on over there. Here's a look at my finished layout. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.